Have you ever stopped to wonder, what if your thoughts aren't just ideas but blueprints? What if the reality you experience every single day is being quietly sculpted by the beliefs, words, and vibrations you're feeding your mind? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on the invisible forces shaping your world. You'll discover how cutting-edge neuroscience proves your brain literally rewires itself based on what you focus on. Why the law of attraction isn't magic but a matter of energy alignment, and the critical mistake most people make with it, and the daily habits that hack your subconscious, the silent architect of your relationships, finances, and even your deepest fears. By the end, you'll see why saying "I'm broke" could be keeping you stuck, how Olympic athletes use mental rehearsals to pre-wire success, and why your reality might just be one mindset shift away from a total upgrade, if you're ready to stop wishing and start building. What if your thoughts aren't just fleeting ideas but blueprints, detailed plans your mind uses to construct the world around you? Imagine for a moment that every belief, every word, and every emotion you experience is quietly shaping your reality, like an invisible hand molding clay. This isn't just philosophical musing, it's rooted in science. Your brain is constantly rewiring itself through a process called neuroplasticity, which means the more you focus on something, whether it's a goal, a fear, or a habit, the stronger those neural pathways become. Think of it like a path in a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and more defined it gets. But here's the catch. Your brain doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It simply follows the trails you've carved, whether they lead to success or self-sabotage. Now, consider the subconscious mind, the silent architect working behind the scenes. While your conscious mind is busy making decisions and solving problems, your subconscious is quietly absorbing everything, from the words you repeat to the emotions you feel most often. It's like a sponge, soaking up patterns and turning them into your default way of experiencing life. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm stuck," now, consider the subconscious mind, the silent architect working behind the scenes. While your conscious mind is busy making decisions and solving problems, your subconscious is quietly absorbing everything, from the words you repeat to the emotions you feel most often. It's like a sponge, soaking up patterns and turning them into your default way of experiencing life. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm stuck," your subconscious takes that as a directive and shapes your reality to match. But if you shift your focus to "I'm growing," the same mechanism begins to work in your favor. The key lies in understanding that your mind isn't just a passive observer, it's an active creator. By becoming aware of the thoughts and beliefs you're feeding it, you can start to rewrite the blueprint, one intentional focus at a time. The law of attraction is often misunderstood as some mystical force that magically delivers your desires if you just wish hard enough. But the truth is far more grounded. It's about energy alignment. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions emit a certain frequency, and the universe responds by matching that energy. The problem most people face is that they are stuck in a mindset of lack, constantly saying, "I want," without realizing that those words reinforce the absence of what they desire. When you say, "I want more money," you're focusing on the lack of money, not the presence of it. This subtle shift in language creates a vibrational mismatch, keeping what you want just out of reach. Now, consider Jim Carrey's famous story. Long before he became a household name, he wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated it for 1997, and carried it in his wallet as a constant reminder of his vision. He didn't just wish for success, he embodied it. He visualized himself as the person who had already achieved his goal, and that certainty became his reality. By the time 1997 rolled around, he was earning $10 million per movie. The difference between "I want" and "I have" is the difference between doubt and certainty. One keeps you anchored in lack, while the other propels you into alignment with your desires. The law of attraction isn't about waiting for the universe to hand you your dreams. It's about becoming the kind of person who already lives them. When you shift your language, your focus, and your energy to reflect certainty, the universe has no choice but to mirror that back to you. It's not magic, it's physics. And the moment you start speaking and acting as if your desires are already here, you'll find that they've been waiting for you all along. Words are far more than just sounds or symbols. They are powerful tools that program your subconscious mind, shaping the way you perceive and interact with the world. Think about the difference between saying, "I'm broke," and "I'm navigating my finances." The first statement locks you into a fixed identity of lack, while the second opens the door to possibility and growth. Your subconscious doesn't analyze or debate. It simply takes your words as instructions and works tirelessly to make them true. Every time you declare, "I'm broke," you're reinforcing a narrative of scarcity, and your reality will reflect that back to you. But when you shift your language to something like, "I'm creating new opportunities," you're signaling to your subconscious that abundance is on its way. This is where "I have" affirmations come in. It's not enough to simply repeat positive phrases. You have to feel them. Saying, "I have everything I need" with conviction and emotional intensity sends a clear message to your subconscious that you're already living in abundance. The more you embody that feeling, the more your reality begins to align with it. Gratitude practices amplify this effect. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you're tuning into a frequency of abundance, and that energy attracts more of the same. It's like turning on a magnet for positivity. The more you practice gratitude, the more reasons you'll find to be grateful. The words you choose aren't just descriptions of your reality. They are directives for it. By consciously selecting language that reflects the life you want to live, you're reprogramming your subconscious to work in your favor. And when your words, emotions, and actions are in alignment, the universe has no choice but to respond. The reality you desire isn't something you need to chase. It's something you can create, one intentional word at a time. Emotions are more than just feelings. They're energy in motion, vibrating at specific frequencies that influence every aspect of your reality. Joy, love, and gratitude resonate at high frequencies, while fear, anger, and doubt vibrate at lower ones. Think of it like tuning a radio. When you're dialed into a high-frequency station, you experience clarity, creativity, and connection. But when you're stuck on a low-frequency channel, everything feels heavy, chaotic, and out of sync. The challenge most people face is that they don't realize how much their emotional state dictates the quality of their experiences. When you're operating from a place of fear or frustration, you're not just feeling bad. You're actively blocking the flow of opportunities and solutions that could transform your life. A 2005 study by Barbara Fredrickson sheds light on this phenomenon. Her research found that positive emotions don't just make you feel good. They broaden your ability to see possibilities and solve problems. When you're in a state of joy or curiosity, your mind becomes more expansive, allowing you to think creatively and connect dots you might otherwise miss. This isn't just a psychological shift, it's a vibrational one. High-frequency emotions literally open your mind to new opportunities, while low-frequency emotions keep you trapped in a cycle of limitation. So, how do you raise your vibration? It starts with small, intentional habits. Listening to uplifting music, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness can shift your energy in profound ways. These activities aren't just feel-good distractions. They are tools for recalibrating your emotional frequency. When you make them a daily practice, you begin to notice how your reality shifts in response. Challenges that once felt overwhelming become manageable, and opportunities that seemed out of reach start to appear effortlessly. The frequency of success isn't something you stumble upon. It's something you cultivate, one mindful moment at a time. And when you align your emotions with the energy of abundance, the universe has no choice but to meet you there. Your subconscious mind is like a goal-seeking machine, tirelessly working to bring your thoughts and beliefs to life. It doesn't judge or question. It simply follows the instructions you give it, whether those instructions are intentional or accidental. This is why Olympic athletes spend hours visualizing their performances before they ever step onto the field. They're not just daydreaming, they're programming their subconscious to act as if the victory is already theirs. By mentally rehearsing every detail, the feel of the track, the sound of the crowd, the surge of triumph, they are wiring their brains to execute those actions flawlessly in real life. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between what's imagined and what's real. It treats both as equally valid instructions. But here's where things get tricky. Many people unknowingly send mixed signals to their subconscious, creating what's known as contradictions. For example, someone might affirm, "I am wealthy," while simultaneously overspending or avoiding opportunities to grow their income. The subconscious picks up on these inconsistencies and responds by maintaining the status quo. It's like trying to drive a car with one foot on the gas and the other on the brake. You're not going anywhere fast. To truly harness the power of your subconscious, your thoughts, words, and actions must be in alignment. The key lies in consistency. When you visualize your goals with vivid detail and emotional intensity, and then back those visions with aligned actions, your subconscious has no choice but to bring them to life. It's not enough to simply dream. You have to act as if your dreams are already real. The moment you eliminate contradictions and fully commit to your vision, your subconscious becomes your greatest ally, turning your deepest desires into your lived reality. The power to shape your world isn't out there. It's within you, waiting to be unlocked. The journey to reshaping your reality begins with a simple yet profound truth. Your thoughts, words, and actions are the building blocks of your world. When they are aligned, you create a powerful current that pulls your desires into existence. But when they are out of sync, you're left spinning in circles, wondering why nothing seems to change. Think of it like a symphony. Each instrument must play its part in harmony to create a masterpiece. Your thoughts set the intention, your words amplify the signal, and your actions bring it all to life. The moment you align these three elements, you unlock the ability to create a reality that reflects your deepest aspirations. Yet, so many people remain stuck in the trap of "I want." They dream of a better life but continue to speak and act from a place of lack, reinforcing the very conditions they're trying to escape. Saying, "I want to be successful," keeps success at arm's length, while declaring, "I am successful," shifts your energy to a frequency of certainty and abundance. The difference is subtle but transformative. Stagnation isn't a lack of opportunity. It's a misalignment of energy. When you're stuck in "I want," you're essentially telling the universe you don't have what you desire, and it responds by keeping it just out of reach. The moment you decide to step into the reality you want, everything changes. It's not about waiting for external validation or perfect conditions. It's about embodying the version of yourself who already has what you desire. Your new reality doesn't start when the circumstances align. It starts the second you decide it's already here. When you think, speak, and act from that place of certainty, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. The power to remaster your reality isn't something you need to find. It's something you already possess. The only question is, are you ready to use it? If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below with one word that stood out to you, whether it's alignment, vibration, or subconscious. Let me and others know you've made it to the end, and let's keep this conversation going. Your journey to shaping your reality starts now, and I can't wait to see where it takes you.